Okay. We are live.
Are we live?
No.
Okay.
No. We're live, previously recorded, though.
Yeah, that's what it is. Not in front of a studio audience.
No. Also, first, we need to shout out to whoever's listening to our show in Brazil.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that we had a download from down there.
Nice.
So,
oh, yeah. Thank you.
yeah.
I hope you like
Got
it.
one from Mexico also.
There. Yeah.
I think I know the person that did that, though. So
Oh, I don't know anybody from Mexico.
I do.
Oh.
I know somebody that went there,
Oh, okay.
and then they came back.
Oh.
They're American.
They go there for vacation?
Yeah.
I mean, I know people who did that, but...
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, they, not to they went to a fancy resort.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
not.
nobody's going to go to like a hut in Mexico. They'll die.
I think he might get kidnapped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the rules down
Me
there.
either.
I just, it's touch and go.
Yeah.
Touch and go. But I was going to tell you, my day started off this morning. Sometimes I'll just put YouTube on while I'm kind of getting ready for work. Just play music.
Yeah.
And it just keeps reloading.
Yeah.
So, and it just, in the, like the scroll function of YouTube's music is really weird. Like it jumps like rap, rock,
Yeah.
And then came Lonely Island.
Nice.
With Michael Bolton.
Oh.
So obviously I listened to that song of like, it's so good. That might be one of the best songs ever. It really could. It's good. So good.
It is good.
Just that they got Michael Bolton to do that.
Yeah.
The whole, Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
I can't really sing, but I can probably get in post and, make it sound better.
Yeah.
But
you should.
I'm a big fan of Lonely Island stuff. Like Dick in a Box, all that shit.
Motherfucker or whatever it's called. That's a good song.
Yeah.
Mother Lover. Whatever it's called.
You have a potty mouth. That's kind of fucking bullshit. But, just in case kids are listening.
Well, was it a kid in Brazil?
Could have been.
Could have been.
Could have been a hacker, too.
Yeah.
Trying to backdoor his way into the Wideside. I don't even know what that means, but it sounded...
exit only, I'd say that much.
Sounded dirty.
Yeah, it did.
Maybe they want you to do some smuggling. Get down there and smuggle something.
Can you keister it back?
I feel like I could get 6 bags and you...
Again, do they just look at fat people and be like, we can get as much as we want?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of, body shame-ish. I don't know what to call that.
Illegal.
You look at me and you think that you can put a lot of drugs in me.
Yeah. How dare you? How dare you?
What makes you think I can make it all the way back into the U.S. without taking a shit?
Yeah, you don't know that. You're not supposed to eat when
think
you
about that emergency shit. You had like 6 bags in you. 5 bags. I don't know. I don't know how big the baggies are.
Me either. Isn't it a balloon?
I don't know.
I'm not a drug guy.
Condoms? I don't know.
What if one busts? Do you die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've, seen Dr. Drew say that of like the colon's main function is to extract water.
Yeah.
So, those drugs get in there. That's why, kids pour alcohol in their butt because they get drunk faster because right in.
Yeah, it's got a butt chug.
Yeah, the old butt chug. So I'm going to guess you get some coke or some heroin in there.
Yeah, you die.
You're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Now back to the butt chug.
Okay.
Where do you think, like, the person who came up with it? Because that's not really something you can do by yourself. Like, you kind of need a buddy's help.
Yeah.
Of like, hey, man, I get this idea. I need you to help me stick this tube up my butt.
Yeah.
And then for you to pour liquor in it. How good of friends do you got to be?
It's gotta be.
I think we're pretty good friends.
Yeah.
Not sticking a hose in your ass.
I wouldn't want you to, I wouldn't want you to. It's got to be like I picture like a fraternity hazing.
Like it started out that way.
Yeah, like, let's pour alcohol in his ass. Like,
hey, he got really drunk. This is really cool.
Yeah, we should try that. But that's the only thing I could think of. Like, that's where it started out as, and it's just grown from there.
Yeah, it's just a weird ask.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got this 5th of low-grade vodka.
Got some SoCo.
It tastes like shit. So since it tastes like shit, let's put it where the shit comes out. And I hear you get drunk.
Yeah, it's got to start out, for sure, they were already drunk when they did it.
Well, 100%. I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, somebody's not sober sitting there thinking that thought.
send you a text. Hey, man, I had a thought. I want to do a little DIY project. Come out to the garage.
Yeah. Bring your hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another hose to clean up.
So, I mean, I would assume that happens in like fraternities, you know?
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
do you have.
It'd be funny if it happened between like two, 50-year-olds, watching football on a Sunday in their man cave going, hey, you know what? Wasting a lot of time drinking this beer.
Let's just get really fucked up. Let's shove it up our ass.
I always have. I mean, I think about shit like that all the time. Not tubes and asses, but or not really ass play at all. Not all the time, but I always think about first time.
Yeah,
like just fucked up shit that people do. Like, who did that the first time? It's like,
So obviously that happens at a party, and most of the people drunk. Do you think somebody remembers where they put the butt bong and where they put the normal bong? Or are you just kind of,
I think you're
taking your chance?
Well, because there's always going to be someone, well, you're pouring alcohol through it, man. It's not going to do it. It
but you're not
kills
pouring
all
it down the outside.
It kills all the bacteria.
Yeah.
I mean.
But you know what I mean? Like, you could color coordinate it?
Well, I think you would. I mean, it might be brown.
That's I mean, like, get it.
It's been tipped.
Yeah. Like they dipped it in paint.
We tipped this in brown.
Yeah. Do you think they, like, Sharpied it? Like, this is the butt bong. Don't mouth it?
I would like to say yes, but I know the answer is no.
Yeah.
That there's just no way that happened.
That's one way to go ass to mouth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't go ass to mouth unless it's a butt bong. If you're bonging beers, feel free to take it out of the ass and stick it in your buddy's mouth.
Yeah, that's rapid fire right there, I guess. Everybody line up.
Yeah, that's just that's the weird shit I think about when I'm working.
Well, I mean...
or not. I mean, just wasting time.
I mean, a lot of thoughts go to your mind when you're by yourself. I mean...
Yeah.
Think about weird shit.
All the time.
But you're not wrong, though. I mean, when you think about it, like, who's the first person who did this? Like, why and how? How do you think he come up with the idea?
How did the idea happen? You'd like to think college, fraternity, one of the kids in the fraternity, med student, knows that,
Yeah, exactly. When it gets there faster.
I mean, because I've seen Man vs. Wild, so now I'm an expert. So,
yeah, for sure.
Bad water that you can't drink, but you need hydrated.
Yeah.
Put it in your ass.
Okay.
Because it won't be in your stomach.
What if you're by yourself?
Well, you just got to figure it out. I mean, at that point in time, you're stranded. This is life or death.
Yeah, I guess.
You're going to figure out how to get that water in your ass.
Yeah.
I don't,
I'm thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not that bendy.
But you don't know what there is. It could, be a hollowed out stick or something. Who knows? I mean.
I think I would lay on my back and, put my legs forward. Like tip back. Like
kind
of
like trying to suck your own wiener.
Almost, yes. And then kind of just like you're pouring, like if you're pouring like a jug of something into a smaller container.
Yeah.
That's what that's the picture I got in my mind. You're not trying to miss. You're just trying to be real careful to get it all in there.
But the funny thing is when I said like trying to suck your own wiener, is that everybody listening to this knows the exact position that you're in. It's a very
it's a
radio descriptive.
Yeah.
Getting a self wiener sucking position
for sure.
And then try to get to your butthole.
Yeah.
I like using those terms, butthole and wiener.
Hey,
or tallywhacker.
For the kids.
If you like, can't say cock.
Yeah.
I mean,
we can't
say anything you want. Yeah. What a great way to start.
Yeah, I guess.
Butt chugs.
Nothing better. So I've seen the internet sensation of tanning your butt. It's supposed to give you energy.
You know what? I've seen that video.
Yeah. You watched there's a video?
Well, the lady that kind of started, she's a power lifter.
Oh.
Kind of like, CrossFit, but, power lifter of like, just, I guess, like she did a YouTube video that has pictures of her.
Tanning her ass?
Yeah, like on like a mountaintop.
Nice.
Like naked with her ass sticking up in the air.
If there's one way to do it, it's from a mountaintop.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
What do you... That's the only place that your crystals work also.
Yeah.
You have to be on a mountaintop with your crystals and your asshole in the air.
I feel like that could be like some kind of like weird super power starter up. Like she tanned her asshole too much. Now she can lift a car,
Possibly.
Yeah. I feel like somebody should write that.
mean, I seen her. She showed video of her deadlifting, and it didn't look impressive. But
bitch.
But maybe she's not doing it enough.
Yeah, she needs to tan.
She
more.
could have taken a day off. Can you imagine? Obviously we've all had sunburns.
What if she wiped?
What if you got sunburn on your Starfish, and starts getting a little itchy? So now you got an itchy Starfish,
and then you lift, so you're sweating,
a little salty sweat in your cracked out Starfish with the maybe bleeding hemorrhage. Do you not like the Starfish reference?
A straight face.
Well, you don't have to keep a straight face. You're allowed to laugh.
I know,
man.
but I want to contribute to the
we're
conversation.
America. You get a little fucking tender, bleedy Starfish, and that's just,
when you said Starfish, I just thought of...
That's life.
I instantly thought of Finding Nemo where the one's glued to the fish tank.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I didn't think of a butthole. I thought of the talking starfish, which would be a trick.
Yeah. You can make... You know what? That's a ventriloquism act that nobody's seen.
Nobody wants to see it. Well,
they got a lot of those America's Got Talent shows.
Yeah.
At some point, you got to just fill,
That's a good point.
got to fill the air.
Yeah.
But yeah. I seen that in the, I didn't know what to do with that.
No, I didn't even know.
I don't feel like that would do anything.
I want to know the research behind it.
Yeah.
Obviously, she didn't just go out there and be like, I'm going to do it.
I've been a little low on vitamin D lately. I think if I get it right into my asshole, it goes right in with the beer bonging.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, beer bonging, light,
Yeah.
You get some UV rays in the butthole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't call it a Starfish anymore. We'll just call it a bunghole. But
I like to call it a balloon knot.
Oh, balloon knot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Thanks.
Nice and tied up.
Mm-hmm.
It acts as one, it's holding everything back.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes.
Kind of.
Not all the time.
No, not all the time.
Sometimes it squirts out in the car, but no problem.
We've talked about
that. Happens. But there's always some weird shit that people come up with of like, where's your research?
Yeah.
What doctor is like, you're just like a girl that just like into powerlifting.
Yeah.
That I don't see any degree on your wall.
Me either.
Well, I have a degree in, physical therapy for walruses. I mean, it's not even human, but they like the sunlight.
Yeah.
They always beach themselves out there before they get eaten.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So.
I just don't know where she got her information from.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not some asshole doctor. Not
I mean,
that
there
he's
are.
mean, but
The ass man.
The ass man from Seinfeld. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just did she go talk to somebody like, hey, how can I make my body tip top shape? Somebody had to reply, well, tan your butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with a straight. How do you say that with a straight face? How do you give that to a patient?
You got to get that light right into your body. What would be the difference of like, okay, now just hear me out here.
I am.
What if you just stood there and looked at the sun and opened your fucking mouth? Why would it be?
I don't know.
You need to be colon strong.
Yep.
Fuck that live strong stuff, Lance Armstrong. That was all a bunch of drugs.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally okay with. If you need to take EPO,
for sure.
Probably shouldn't if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It'll kill you. But he was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
But,
pedaled the shit out of that bike.
Do you think you know what? Maybe he couldn't get his asshole tan because all the pounding it took from the seat. Maybe it was always swollen. And he just couldn't get the cheeks open. Mm-hmm. Open that mouth up.
Didn't he have ball cancer too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some sort of brain cancer.
Oh, wow. It went all the way up there?
I think so.
Did it start in the ball or start in the brain?
I think together because they're attached.
Yeah. I mean,
dick cancer.
He didn't have dick cancer. He had ball cancer. It's not the same.
I know. I think they only took one, though, didn't they?
He still got, And
he still got one.
That's good.
And then he shrunk it with steroids. What the fuck, dude? What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's an odd choice of things to do. Not as odd as tanning your butthole, though.
No, not as odd as tanning your butthole.
Well, it always, I feel, I watched the UFC fights over the weekend. Mm-hmm. Uriah Faber was the first fight of the main card. Didn't watch the prelims. Don't care. They're not big enough stars yet.
Yeah, not for my eyes.
Uriah was fighting a monster in Jan. I don't know how to pronounce his first name. He's not from this country. But
you're just saying words right now, and I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I'm listening, though.
But, Jan was faking like he was going to knee him in the head, so, Uriah pulled back a little bit and then got kicked in the face.
Oh.
And knocked out. But, his nickname's California Kid.
Mm.
obviously wouldn't spend time outside with sunshine in his asshole.
Yeah.
Where that head kick would have done nothing. He just shook it off.
Yeah.
And be like, dude, hey, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, my starfish is dark. I mean, head kicks?
Head kicks?
I get the power of the sun in my ass.
Yes.
So.
See, one thing I wish people would, not people, but the camera guys who, broadcast the fight on your TV, I want it to look like a Street Fighter video game where you just see their
like the side.
Life.
Yeah.
Their life.
Yeah.
Oh, he got kicked in the face. It just dropped,
You can see his life drop when he got kicked in that face.
That's and then, I think that would be fun, having like a video game.
Kind of edit that together as it's going on. I mean, there's other guys. There's like 15 people in that truck outside. One of them's got to have the time to go, you're just moving a bar.
Yeah. Back and forth.
They do that with like when they have political debates and stuff. They have like certain people, and they have the knobs that change it. If they're getting swayed or whatever. Yeah, somebody can in there and do that.
They should.
I don't see why they couldn't.
No, it'd be fun.
And you're showing a fight. You got 3 guys talking about it.
Yeah.
5 guys or 4 or 5 guys filming it. That's all you need.
I think they could make it fun.
It might get some people in.
Yeah.
The one thing that's not getting in is put it behind 2 paywalls, but
yeah, for sure.
That might be a little difficult, but it's good fights.
Yeah.
Good card.
Good.
Knockout.
Yeah.
Couple decisions. Refs got judges screwed over, a guy and flat out robbed him. And then, shout out to Jason. I know he watches fights. I'm sure he's listening.
Probably.
Colby Covington, he got TKO'd. They stopped the fight, and he hates him. And
okay, that's good.
He's
for Jason.
He's got the Colby has the WWE heel persona that he is thrown out there because he was going to get shit canned from the UFC because nobody liked him and nobody watched his fights. So if nobody likes me, but if I make everybody hate me, they're going to watch me get my ass kicked. I wouldn't say he got his ass kicked, though. Got his jaw broke.
That seems like he got his ass kicked.
Fought 2 rounds with a fractured jaw. Still getting punched in the face.
That's pretty badass.
That's, so it's one of those ones of,
Yeah, good for him. He didn't give up.
And the fight was stopped. You can call it premature. There's 40 seconds left. He was going to lose in a decision.
Yeah,
but
just stopped it.
All right. Now that everybody's turned off the podcast, except for 1 or 2 people that, No, I think they were into the butt chucking.
Yeah.
I think the UFC talk is what drove them out the door.
Gotcha.
But, I think it's a solid way to have back-to-back stories with ass play.
Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
Just call it ass play.
Ass play,
this time.
Yeah,
that's a good way to start. I think people enjoy it, and I'm for it.
Yeah, Wideside ass play.
That should be a thing.
Should be. Hashtag
Wideside ass play.
We could get a lot of different views if we hashtagged ass play.
Well, then you could take that lady singer that went to the Laker game. There with like basically a long T-shirt with the ass cut out. We're wearing a thong.
Yeah,
Wideside ass play.
Wideside ass play.
I mean,
put that as the picture, and we get a ton of listeners.
Lizzo. Her name is Lizzo.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
Did
you see that? What she
I didn't want to.
I mean, it was.
Yeah, her ass is out.
Yeah, and everybody.
That's Wideside for sure.
Yeah. Now I have a slight issue with it. Oh, that's so. It's one. You're at a basketball game.
Yeah.
It's a Laker game.
Yeah.
Sit in front row. Family's there. That's okay. You know, maybe don't do that. Everybody, oh, you're so brave for doing that. What if it was like, a girl that wasn't, heavy?
Yeah.
What if it was Rihanna that wore that? You think they should be getting, oh, you're so brave, or would she be getting, you're such a slut?
Yeah. I think everybody in America would want Rihanna to do it. But
online, she'd get tore up for doing that.
Yeah.
But I think because Lizzo's a larger lady, she just gets to wear a thong and basically show her ass to kids that are,
Yeah, that's, that was gross.
Yeah,
I mean,
wasn't great.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a champion.
No,
no,
I think
that's not what I think. But
yeah, those aren't dimples; those are potholes in that ass.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that might be one of the first times we talked about the NBA.
Yeah, that might be the best part of the NBA is everybody coming to the game.
Let me ask you this NBA question, kind of blindside here on you, because obviously you had some renegotiations coming up soon. Stuff, they get some because the ratings of the NBA are fucking tanking.
Yeah.
Like nobody's watching it.
Yeah.
How many games do they need to knock off the schedule? Because as everybody's aware, if you watch the NBA or even pay attention, that until Christmas,
nobody cares.
Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
The NFL's on.
Yep.
50, 60 games? I mean,
I was going to say 60 games.
Make it 60.
Makes
you
it
probably
60.
started around Christmas.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing is, guys taking days off, that they got a really big problem.
Yeah.
That, because what was it? The Clippers got fined.
Yeah.
For load management.
Uh-huh.
Well, nope, that was a nationally televised game. You're not allowed to load manage somebody.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And can we not call it load management? Maybe somebody in PR could have came up with something else. I don't feel like you should have something in your contracts that also porn stars do. Okay. Continue.
All right. I'm not even sure where I was going. I got blindsided.
Yeah. A lot of loads blindside a lot of people. So
let's say let's pretend that you're a 15-year-old kid. Okay.
Okay.
You all right? After all of that talk, and you're 15. You are going to a Clippers game because Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play for them. You paid probably a decent amount for that ticket. They're not playing.
Yeah.
Are you buying another ticket?
No,
you're not. They don't announce that they're playing until the shoot around before the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they go warm up and they're like, well, I'm not playing.
You're in your seats.
Yeah.
By the time you find out they're not playing.
Yeah. So, I mean, that would piss me off if I spent all this money on a ticket and, that's like paying a bunch of money to go watch Drew Brees play and he's sitting out.
Right.
I mean.
And that's a weird thing because LeBron's kind of came out against this. Like we need, people are paying to, which is a weird take that he has because, just a couple of years ago, he's taking like a week's vacation.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, and Ohio State played the national championship.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there. Yeah. It's like, well, your team is in Cleveland playing a game tonight and you're in Dallas.
Yeah.
So it's, but he kind of, goes that way. But I do agree with it. Michael Jordan didn't really miss games. People went to show, but it's.
But if you cut 20 games off the season, then you're good.
It shouldn't be a problem.
No.
Then you're just going to have injuries.
Yeah.
Because it's
a longer rest time too after the season.
And it's a fucked up schedule, that they have.
Yeah.
It's a long season and their travel is god awful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, hey, you're Boston, you're playing the Clippers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have back-to-back road games. So you play the Clippers and then tomorrow night you're going to play the Pelicans.
Yeah.
I was like, well, why can't we play the Lakers while we're here? No. We got to. Now, I understand that scheduling's a nightmare.
Yeah.
But, man, it sucks.
Well, then, if you only have 60 games, then you can play on, Tuesday, Friday,
right.
Wednesday, Saturday. Right. You can have a couple of days off, and there's your rest.
Yeah.
That's your rest. And there's your load management.
And by knocking down to 60, can we, if the finals go 7 days, can we not have it take a month and a half?
Oh, my God.
I mean, because it's like, you're in the same city for 3 games.
Yeah.
You need a day off between each one? I mean, I don't, can we? Yeah. It's just, I know everybody says, oh, the NBA is so hot right now. Well, it's weird because nobody's watching.
Yeah.
Now it's hot for the players because ESPN, TBS, and all those, they or TNT, I guess it'd be way overpaid for the television rights.
Yeah.
Way overpaid. I mean, they're getting no ratings.
No.
And when you're doing that, if you're ESPN and them, if it's football season, I don't want any of your games.
No.
Because on Tuesday, NFL, whatever they're talking about on SportsCenter, is going to get better ratings than the basketball game that nobody cares about because you already know here's a handful of teams that can win.
Mm-hmm. I'm not I play fantasy basketball, but I'm not an NBA guy. I can't sit there and watch the game.
I don't know that I've ever met anybody that plays fantasy basketball.
Been doing it for a while.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's kind of fun because it's every day.
I mean, is it?
Yeah, not bad.
It's not like the DraftKings fantasy, like where you're actually gambling on it.
I do that too.
Okay.
I've done DraftKings before, but I mean, it's fun because, like football.
Like I understand the DraftKings thing. I mean, but like well,
we play for money. I mean, it's not.
Well, I understand that, but it'd be like fantasy foot, like you're playing overseas and you're making trades. You're,
Yep.
Yeah. That's a lot of action.
Yeah.
Of like, games every night.
Yeah, exactly.
There's games every night.
That's why it's kind of fun. You know, it's not waiting a week and
playing, I just never have gotten into. I was in a fantasy league for a couple years in football. I won it once. You know, no big deal. But I was really good at the draft.
And then you got
really
bored?
Good at the draft. Well, then I just quit paying attention, and then I'd check in because a buddy would text say, "Hey, man, you made the playoffs." So then I went in and adjusted my lineup.
Yeah.
Didn't touch it all year. And, I won the playoffs. Not, no big deal.
Yeah.
But
of course not.
Guys made 87 fucking transactions during the year. I made like 2. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but these teams are built on draft day. Kevin Costner will let you know that.
Yes, he will.
He took the Cleveland Browns and made them a contender in that movie.
In that movie, easy there.
Actually, the way I want to redo the ending where, of that, he gets all these guys and they're ready to, the ending shot is them running out onto the field.
Yeah.
And then just do the, pause it, where then you write like a synopsis of what happened to the characters. This guy tore his ACL and then got hooked on pills and never played again. The quarterback broke his arm on the first snap. And they went 0-16.
Yep. It's the story of champions.
Yeah. Just champions in Cleveland.
What? Get that. They haven't had a winning record in a decade.
They've had one in a decade?
They haven't.
When I thought it'd be like
2000 and
well, they made the playoffs in 02, 03, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And then I think there was another winning season in 7-8 with Derek Anderson.
Welcome to my 90s as a Bengals fan, man.
Yeah.
That was it's tough.
Yeah,
it's just tough.
It is, and it sucks. I don't hate the Browns. I have nothing against the Browns.
I want them.
But you've dug yourself that hole.
It's one of those. Here's a weird thing with the Browns. I want them to be successful for the people of Cleveland, but I also want them to go 0-16
at the same time. Yeah, just because you're you did it to yourself.
I love talking to them of, hey, we got all this. We're going to win the Super Bowl next year. It's like, well, try to go 500 first.
Yeah. You lost to the Cardinals.
Easily.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that game. I didn't invest a lot of time into it. It was yep, you're not good enough.
No. The Cardinals.
Yeah.
They're all rookies.
Well, and it came out again, because there was the talk of Odell Beckham, get me out of here, saying it to other players. Well, Cardinals people saying that it wasn't just Odell.
It was Landry.
It was Landry and other players going, hey, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Of well, that's the fucking Cardinals, man. They've won 3 games or 4 games. So you want to go to Arizona?
Yeah.
Nobody goes to Arizona.
It's a thing where Odell came out today. I saw and said that he's there. It's too good of a situation. You have to say that.
Well, and he doesn't control it. He could bitch and moan and get thrown out, but now seeing Antonio Brown do that,
Jesus,
maybe not the way to go.
You have. I know we talked last week about it, but you have to fire Kitchens if you want any success next
100%.
year. 100%. If you want any success, you have to fire him. He's lost the team.
100%.
He lost the team with the Myles Garrett situation.
I think you go ahead and fire him now. We don't even need to make it to the end. Let's just get this over with now.
Rip that Band-Aid off.
Yeah, because who do they got? They got the Ravens this week. And then I think, do they end up with the Bengals maybe?
Yeah, they end this with Cincinnati.
Play the Ravens this week, shit can him, get him out of there, start working on something.
Yeah, because you have some coaches that are available. You got the Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy has made public that he wants to come back and coach.
I think I said that last week. I think I like the Ron Rivera thing in Cleveland.
Too. Defensive mind.
I think, cold climate, kind of like that, start playing like Buffalo's playing a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think Baker can be a better quarterback than that, but, it's
take
let's
pressure
get
off
this
of him.
defense down of hey, we only got to score 20, and we're good. Because especially a team like, Buffalo goes down to Pittsburgh on Monday night in a win to clinch. Pittsburgh's trying to, get in.
Yeah,
this is a huge game, and they just go down and win the damn game.
Yeah,
just
and it's like all the announcers are talking about, it's old school football, that game. Good defenses, young quarterbacks, and it was just a fight. And
hey, first team I ever seen stop Duck Hodges.
That's a good point.
I mean,
yeah,
it's first NFL team that stopped him.
Yep.
So that's
they're deep, and like you said, their defense is so good. They have one stud, the cornerback Tre'Davious White. Yeah. One stud. Everybody else just does their job. I mean, they just do their job well.
Well, that's kind of been the Patriots thing too.
Yeah.
Of like, just do your job. That's 100% Alabama.
Yeah.
Nick Saban, do your job. You don't need to make a spectacular play. Your job is to read your keys, and when you see this, do this.
Yeah.
And if you see that, do that. Mm-hmm. That's all I want you to do.
Yeah. Do what you're supposed to do. We're not asking you to do any more than you can.
When the play is off and out of your zone, find the ball.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure you learned that in junior high.
You do. Yeah. But everybody wants to try to make that splash play and be that guy. If you just do your job, you win.
Yeah.
Look at the Patriots. They haven't had an absolute stud name-wise on defense. Stephon Gilmore was a good cornerback when he went there.
Yeah.
Now he's probably the best right now in football.
Yeah.
He guards everybody's best player, all that. Who's another stud on that defense?
I can't name one.
No, they're all good players.
Yeah.
And they do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because they cycle them so much. Like Dante Hightower is like the longest tenured Patriot on that defense, I think.
Probably so.
I would assume so. Him or Patrick Chung, they've been there for a while.
Yeah.
So.
When flip that is just doing your job, Julian Edelman.
Oh, yeah.
Does job. You run good routes. You go over the center.
Yep.
Better for him. They're not allowed to rip your head off anymore.
Yeah.
Guy like that 10 years ago. You make it 2-3 years and you're out of there. Probably going to make the Hall of Fame.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, people are going to say, well, system,
Doesn't matter.
You know how they are with receivers because only 5 guys get in a year, so you keep getting bumped. You keep getting bumped. It's one of those things, but guy has the numbers.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
I mean, that's in there. He's got how many rings now?
Bunches of catches.
Yeah, exactly. I mean.
Few concussions.
Yeah.
He might be in the Concussion Hall of Fame.
Could be. Him and Wes Welker.
Bell rung.
Yeah, bell rung.
You just get a bell. It's not a bust of your head. It's just a bell. Cracked. Like a Liberty Bell.
But, coaching wise, they got to get rid of Kitchens. They do.
There's no, you have to bite the bullet.
Yeah.
Realize you messed up.
Yeah.
Get rid of him. You should have kept the coach you had last year.
Should have.
Ron Rivera, that's your guy. They're going to get splashy. Head for Urban Meyer because everybody's going to.
Yeah.
That's not saying Urban wouldn't be okay in the NFL. I don't think he would, but I'm not saying he won't be.
Yeah.
But that's not the guy for Cleveland.
No.
You need a defensive coach.
Yeah.
Not an offensive coach. Because, they'd say, well, we got Baker Mayfield and Urban Meyer's offense. That would be a fit. Well, not really.
Not really, because
Urban is not he's a quarterback runner.
Yeah.
Urban would be more of a fit with Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
But the Ron Rivera, that's your guy.
Mm-hmm.
Stout defense.
Yeah.
Maybe you get your defender back next year. Maybe not. Maybe he never plays again.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And that's the thing, like Ron Rivera, he's a disciplined guy. Like in his stretch with the Panthers, you didn't really see anybody, any kind of substance, any kind of like that. I mean, he's very, very disciplined, and I think that's what the Browns need right now. They're the most penalized team in the league. You've had a guy get, kicked out of the league for this year because you have no rules. It's just a fucking free-for-all.
They need a culture. I know everybody says that. Well, they just need that winning culture. But that's true. You have a culture of,
Well, it's got to start with winning habits first.
Yeah.
They don't even have those.
No.
I mean, they don't. They just seems like they just go out there and play. Yeah, there's no...
And not well.
No, there's no purpose to them being out there right now. It just seems like they're going out there because they have to. That's their job.
And on the Beckham front, it's doing 2 things for him. Of one, you're lost in Cleveland because you're not winning.
Yeah.
You have no option. Like he would have to blow up the situation to get cut or traded.
Yep.
They have his rights. They're going to pay him. I don't know what he's under contract, at least another year.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is his numbers are so bad in Cleveland. that you don't get another big contract.
No.
Of like, well, you didn't put it,
You didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting 6 targets and 1 catch.
Yeah.
That's.
And my argument with that is if he says, well, whatever, the quarterback's.
Oh, no.
The quarterback situation, Landry's still getting his.
Yeah.
He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, Landry's. But I don't know if Baker just can't throw the passes downfield.
It could be
to
at
him.
that too.
Maybe he just can't do that.
Yeah.
I would think he'd. I mean, but you know what? You start looking at all his downfield passes last year. A lot of them were Landry making some crazy catches on passes that should have never been thrown.
Mm-hmm.
So that's,
Well, when you run slants and outs with Odell, you're not using him to his advantage.
That's not his.
No, it's not his game.
He was never that guy.
No, he's a vertical guy. He's a post. He's a corner route. He's a stop and go, and a few curls every now and then, and let him do his thing.
Here's what the whole Freddie Kitchens is which I watched however many plays of that game, and I seen him throw another fucking shovel pass.
Yeah,
but of like, dude, I don't know what you're doing. But I mean, it seems like you're always using that play.
Yeah,
but you've got Odell Beckham, and he's an offensive genius. This Freddie Kitchens. You got the coaching job with no experience because they didn't want to lose you because you're an offensive genius.
Yeah,
can't get Odell Beckham open.
No.
Now, flip this to the now. I know it's Drew Brees. One of the best ever. But Michael Thomas, obviously, people know they need to guard him.
Yeah, but you can't. According to his Instagram,
guard Mike. But somehow they draw up enough plays to get him open.
Yeah,
that's Michael Thomas. He gets 10 catches a game.
That is an excellent point because there's nobody else to guard.
Yeah,
on the Saints team.
No. Oh, you got Ted Ginn?
Yeah, to run. That's all he does is run verticals.
Like 87 years old.
Yeah, and you have Jarvis Landry opposite of you.
Yeah.
A team has to decide which one they want to just single cover, and they're choosing you, Odell.
Yeah,
you're the one getting single coverage.
But that's just one of those ones of you can't come up with any kind of scheme to get him some space.
Yeah, I mean, any coach ever wants to get the ball in their best player's hand as much as possible.
Yeah. And that's one of those things, too, because I think Beckham is one of those guys. You get through that first quarter, and he doesn't have a target, he's done.
Oh, yeah.
He's checked out.
Yeah.
Like that first series, you kind of, I don't care if it's for 3 yards.
Yeah.
Get him a catch.
Uh-huh. Screen.
I mean, do whatever.
Let him
line him up in the backfield. Let him run a wheel route against a linebacker. I mean, do whatever.
Yeah. That's the shit. We're trying to run shovel passes to Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
And that's another thing.
On 4th and goal.
And that's another thing. You have Nick Chubb, who's leading the league in rushing, and he only gets his on like 10 carries.
Yeah.
He's getting, 10 to 12 carries is what he gets. You have Kareem Hunt, very good running back, hasn't seemed to miss a beat since his suspension. He's getting maybe 10 touches a game. Run the damn ball. I know, I get it, your offensive line is terrible, but your guy is leading the league in rushing. It can't be that bad.
Quarterback. What's he had one game where he's thrown multiple touchdowns this year?
Yeah.
That's run the football. Your second-year quarterback that's really just getting out of his first year.
Yeah.
I mean, he only started, 8 games, 9 games?
13.
Did he start 13?
Mm-hmm.
But your best friend's a running game.
Yeah, exactly.
And you have 2 good ones.
Yeah. Just...
The same thing that we talked about last week with Dallas.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing the ball 40 times?
Yeah, you paid Zeke.
Guess what happened?
Paid him.
They ran the football this week and beat the shit out of the Rams.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. So, and that's why the Cowboys are so fucking frustrating because you can do that.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the Rams aren't good.
No.
But they got 8 wins.
Right.
They're on playoffs.
They have 8 wins in the NFC.
Yeah, exactly. That's something.
Besides the one division of the NFC that just,
not
whatever.
Their division. They don't,
Yeah.
But still, though, the Rams beat the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They
beat teams.
Yeah.
That was the first win the Cowboys had against a team with a winning record.
Yeah.
They're
not good, but they're not a slouch. You're not and you lost to the Jets.
Yeah.
You lost to the Jets.
They have a showdown with the Philadelphia Eagles for who wins the division this week. I'd like to say the Cowboys do.
I'd like to say the Cowboys too. They're a shit show right now. He has nobody to throw the ball to.
No.
He threw
But somehow, I bet the Eagles, the Philly Eagles. That's what I was going to say. And I'll just cover that up.
Nice. There you go.
I don't know. I just think they win because it's a big game for Dallas. Jason Garrett's only chance is to win the Super Bowl or you're fired. Yeah. That's kind of the deal and you can he'll get fired before the last game because he loses to Philadelphia. If he'll get blown out.
Yeah. If that's the thing, if they don't, it's either they're going to get blown out or it's going to be a tight game. Or no, sorry, they're either going to blow the Eagles out or it's going to be a tight game. There's not an in between.
No,
because that's been their year. They either get fucked or they do the fucking.
That'd be the interesting one. Of say the Eagles beat them.
Yeah.
How fast Jerry Jones fire him for that last week? Because
Sunday.
Well, because you got one more game left.
Yeah.
But as we said earlier, Urban Meyer was in the Redskins facility.
Yeah.
Watching his quarterback and his wide receiver.
Yeah.
Of
his guys.
If Jerry wants to splash that,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what, Jason. We're going to have to go ahead and let you go. That there Urban Meyer not going to get stolen by them Redskins. It's just not going to happen. That was okay. I felt
better.
Yeah.
That might have been your best.
I'm going to tell you what.
That's old, that you're getting the old prospector again.
I'm going to tell you what. That there Urban Meyer, he might be able to do something with this team.
Yeah.
We got his running back. Won him national championship. Come down here, win us some championships. I'll write that check. My hand never gets cramps writing checks.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Jones.
I can't imagine how much money you'd have to pay Urban Meyer to get him to come back to coaching.
Yeah.
The NFL.
It's going to take a shit ton of money.
Because it just,
it's got to, because he's got to talk to his wife into it. And she came publicly and said,
no,
he's not coaching again. I
got a feeling he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to pay me enough to cover this divorce.
Yeah, exactly. Would I like to see Urban in the NFL? Kind of.
I just want to see if it would work.
See if it works.
I don't think it would.
Like we talked last week, he's got to get an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator. He cannot be doing one of those.
You don't bring your system to an NFL team.
Yep.
That does not happen.
Yep.
They already have 53 players.
Yep.
They're going to cut a handful. You're going to pick up 8 to 10 in the draft, depending on what you got.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple free agents. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not getting your players. You're getting the players the GM picked.
Yep.
You'd have Dak Prescott.
Unless you have a good GM who asks you.
You can do, which nobody's going to as a first-year coach.
No.
Of the first-year coach from college going, hey, man, I'm not reshaping this team for you. You can be 2 years.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how he'd get a scandal and get in the NFL, Yeah. But, well, throw shade at Urban Meyer. But, but...
it would be interesting. No, this is just talk.
Okay.
Just girl chat. We're doing. This is girl chat.
Girl chat.
Let's go to the Starbucks.
If we had one in this town, it's in the hospital.
Oh, that's creepy.
That was a little creepy.
Yeah. Okay, either way.
Well, nobody gets to see that either.
Nope. Urban Meyer gets the head coaching job. Okay, he needs an offensive coordinator. The Cowboys are really looking for something different, Somebody else in Texas in the college system is getting, is getting shit canned maybe. Does he bring in Tom Herman?
I would.
Yeah, I mean.
So you got about halfway through that and said, well, maybe offense. And that's where my mind first went.
Yeah.
And I don't think they like each other anymore.
I don't think they do either.
But, hey, it's a gig.
Yeah.
Because you getting fired next year.
You're out in Texas,
He's not, he's not fired this year, but he's getting fired next year because they're not beating Oklahoma.
Mm-mm.
I mean, but that's,
you know what I mean?
That's who I'd call. The last time
they worked together, they won a championship.
Yeah, the last time Urban Meyer's offensive really clicked was Tom Herman. Because, last year, Dwayne Haskins, that's more of a Ryan Day offense because Dwayne couldn't run.
Yeah.
And
Ryan Day likes to throw the ball.
Urban Meyer needs running quarterback.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Dak is kind of a running quarterback in bunches.
Yeah.
And
he can
handfuls.
run that zone.
Yeah.
And all you need in the NFL is just with Zeke is just a zone just to keep you honest.
Yeah.
A couple times a game you pull that and run around the corner and you're good.
I don't see much of a difference. No, don't get me wrong. Sorry. Let me retract that statement. Dak's better, but him and Ellinger are similar builds of quarterbacks.
Okay.
Dak throws the ball a little bit better. Ellinger obviously runs the ball a little bit better because he's a glorified fullback.
That's all he is, because he doesn't throw the ball very well at all.
No, but you can run the same shit that Herman has run, and they have had success. Obviously not this year, but they've had success, So I could kind of see that happening. I mean, if Urban would get the job, I'm just, turning heads with that.
That's where I'd make that call.
I mean, because you want to bring in somebody you trust that that would be somebody he knows. Maybe he doesn't trust him, but that's somebody that you know who's had success. You've had success together,
right?
And
that's because you have to do something like that. I know Dak is throwing 40 times games. I actually put good numbers up. For having to throw that much. I mean,
he's not a bad quarterback.
No, he's a good quarterback.
They don't help him out.
No receivers.
No, you have Amari Cooper, and then he gets shut down.
Amari Cooper is not he's an okay to good number 2. He's not a number 1 guy.
No, and you saw that in Oakland.
Yeah,
he had a good first couple years, but after that,
you need somebody. That's the you need Urban Meyer, Tom Herman.
Yeah,
that offensive line. You paid them a lot of money too,
and you paid your defense a lot of money.
Yep, let the defense play. Let your offensive line block.
Yeah,
if you want to do a splashy thing, get you a splashy. Not a Dallas splashy, but like a Cincinnati Bengals splashy wide receiver to match with Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
And you're in good shape.
Yeah,
we're going to run the ball. Yeah. That's a weird, because a lot of people don't think about that with Urban Meyer. It's a running game.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a passing game.
No,
they're there to run the football.
Mm-hmm.
So
whoever runs it, that's what
doesn't matter.
No.
They're there to run the football.
And when they had success, what was his name? DeMarco the running back they had a few years ago when they were decent. They first got that offensive line.
Murray?
DeMarco Murray, yes.
Yeah.
They ran the ball with him. They ran the ball with Zeke his first 2 years.
Yep.
Now you start to go away from it for some odd reason.
I kind of have a feeling that you're going to see, like when they pay Philadelphia, Zeke's going to get a bunch of carries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're going to start seeing that.
Yeah. Well, you have to.
You're supposed to do.
You have to.
You gave him the big contract.
Yep.
In the way the NFL works with running backs, you gave him a big contract. We're hoping to get 3 years out of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to run you into the ground.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting another contract from me.
No.
I mean, that's you've got your one.
Yep.
That's all you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
You can get your 400 carries or whatever, and that's we're going to bust you up.
And that's just something that I think they need. I think they need a change. Jason Garrett's been there way too damn long.
Just too long.
It's stale right now. You need something. You need something exciting, and to get the players back involved. And you bring a name like Urban Meyer, and granted, he's never coached in the NFL.
Nope.
But he's made a name for himself as a coach.
Right.
And he has connections. He knows people in the NFL. Obviously, he knows people that can help him out.
I don't think you're going to get many players that don't, and not saying that that don't have some sort of respect for Urban Meyer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not at a pro level of like you're not, that's a different coaching job.
Mm-hmm.
You're not, you don't have your thumb on these guys that like they kind of do their own thing. They're, they make more money than you. Most of them. I mean, but
it would be interesting to see. I kind of want him to go there just to see how it plays out.
Happen.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to more see him than Lincoln Riley.
Me too.
I'm not ready for Lincoln Riley to leave college football yet.
Me either, because I think it hurts college football.
It's too soon.
I think it hurts college football anyway.
Now, I could see... Now, here's if we're playing scenario maker.
Okay.
Lincoln Riley goes.
Yeah.
I think it would be a failure. I think he's kind of he's just not there yet.
Yeah.
Ready to go to the NFL. But he goes. 3 years, losing that job.
Yeah.
That's just the way it goes. Now, in that 3-year span, a lot of shit's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he's losing that job, or maybe just hadn't gotten fired yet. And Nick Saban is about to step down.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same way, it's at LSU to Miami, back to Alabama.
Yep.
Oklahoma to wherever, getting fired, not going well. Alabama job opens up.
Yeah.
Because that's the other one is who's the successor to Alabama?
Yeah.
I mean, that's because his staff turns over so much that that was I'd listened to an interview with Urban and talking about Ryan Day is like he wanted to coach another year or two, but he said, I think Ohio State's going to lose this guy if I stay.
Yeah.
That's, now obviously there's some other issues going on out there, but, of like, who's staying at, because Sarkisian is not getting that job.
No.
Alabama, no way Alabama's giving that guy that job.
No, it's got to be somebody who already has a reputation, and they're just going to take him.
Yeah. I mean, it just, you don't
pass up the Alabama job.
There's nobody out there. But you know what? The funny thing is, before Nick Saban did, you did.
You did.
Because they weren't, it wasn't Alabama anymore. It'd been forever since they'd been relevant. I mean, but who else? Because you're not, like, you wouldn't take, Alabama's not going to steal a Ryan Day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even really know if they could steal Lincoln Riley from Oklahoma.
Not right now.
They could steal him from an NFL team.
Yeah.
But, I mean, because Oklahoma's still
relevant.
They're still Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Ohio State, Alabama, Oklahoma, USC's getting borderline, but there's still there's about 5-6 teams max that, it's tough to, and you might only say as far as stealing coaches, there might only be 4.
Yeah.
Like the USC, Oklahoma, Ohio State, Alabama might be the only
premier job that you would want. Yeah.
But I don't see anybody in the coaching landscape besides Lincoln Riley. If you told me tomorrow that he went to Alabama, that Nick Saban was stepping down there, hiring Lincoln Riley away from Oklahoma, I'd be like, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like that's something that would happen.
I think he finds his predecessor while he's still there.
Right.
Like they would have to hire Lincoln Riley like a coordinator or something.
Right. That's not going to happen.
But that's the way I see it. I don't think he feels comfortable, and I wouldn't either if I'm that good. If I'm Nick Saban,
right,
I want to make sure I hand the keys over to somebody who's got it.
And that's one of those. And you know what? And you go out there because does he even care?
That's a good point.
He's not from Alabama.
No.
Urban Meyer's from Ohio.
Yeah.
And it was, and I understand the Bob Stoops. Bob wasn't from Oklahoma, but I think he really liked Lincoln Riley, and he'd said years before that he would not be coaching into his 60s.
Yeah.
And it was getting that time. He thinks he found the guy. It's time for me to walk away.
Yeah, he did.
And, Nick Saban, I could just see him as like, nah, that's your problem. Find your own guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how many of like burned bridges there are with him of guys just one and done in him.
Yeah.
Of like, I'm not bringing this guy back. I'm not,
Yeah.
Because the bad thing is they probably had the guy on staff.
Yeah.
But now he's at Georgia.
Exactly. That's what my thought was. I mean, for the longest time, you thought Kirby Smart was this dude. And then after a while, you just want more, right, unless you're Brent Venables.
And that's one of those ones that, maybe Kirby gets that job turned over to him before he goes to Georgia.
Yeah.
If Nick Saban wasn't making the stupid run that he was making.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was just making hey, we won one.
Yeah.
And a couple, 4 years down, hey, we won another one. We got 2.
Yeah. Not
maybe it's time for me to step back. Kirby's going to take not now when you're winning every other year.
Yeah.
You just kind of keep going.
Exactly.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, but that'd be an interesting thing. I see Alabama's, I think, in the second spot right now in recruiting because that window opened up today for some stupid fucking reason. That, hey, you got playoffs next week, but the coaches are out on the recruiting trail.
Yeah.
And 3 of the teams are the top 3 teams in the recruiting. So I don't pay a lot of attention to the star system.
Yeah, me either.
But I did see the kind of the rundown. Clemson's number 1.
Yeah.
6 5-stars.
Yeah.
And Ohio State and Alabama only have 2 apiece. It was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what that means except for those guys go to a lot of camps and they're big and fast.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that is I've seen a lot of 5-star recruits go to places and never even play there, that they just don't develop or whatever.
Yeah, and then you see, it's always those 3-star guys that end up being like a stud.
Yeah.
I mean, Haskins was a 3-star guy.
Yep.
Committed to Maryland.
Well, I did see Ohio State sign the number 2 pro-style quarterback today. 4-star. But the funny thing is, the story is, because Michigan doesn't have a quarterback commit.
Yeah.
And all their eggs were in that basket.
Yeah, I know.
Their whole, whatever, because I think it's like the Detroit Free Press or whatever. So it's obviously very Michigan-style article. Yes. And it was like, I mean, like in the last 3 weeks, Harbaugh's been out there twice. The the quarterback's coach was out there. The offense coordinator went in. They brought him in to look. Their whole future, was on this kid.
Yeah.
And he goes to Ohio State.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to
be. Is it Martinez?
I don't know. He's from California.
Okay.
I don't know. Rancho Cucamonga. I think that's where he's from, actually. And it could be made up. I could have heard that in a movie, too.
Yeah, could have.
Sounds like a fake place, but could be real.
Yeah.
But, that you you lost that.
Yeah, I know.
And that's my, I know we're kind of on a coaches getting fired topic today anyways, that and Starfish assholes. But that's the other part of your quarterback guru, and you can't recruit a quarterback.
Yeah.
You had all hands on deck for this kid, everything, and you couldn't get him. You can't get him.
That's because your system fucking sucks.
Reading in that article, quotes from the kid when he said he's going to Ohio State. I've looked at what they've done, and they seem like the best people with the way Fields is playing and Haskins to put a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going there.
Yeah.
Quarterback guru up here.
Yeah, can't get it.
You can't get it done.
If I'm a 4-star, 5-star quarterback.
I don't think his quarterback playing the XFL. And I'm not kidding.
Yeah. But if I'm a top tier quarterback going into college, why do I want to go there?
No.
Why do I want to do what they do on offense?
Yeah.
Everybody wants the now offense, They're still have a fullback.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? Like
they still have a tight end that blocks.
Yeah, what the hell?
Don't know those are pass catchers now.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If you want to be old school football, be old school football. Don't pride yourself on being a quarterback guru.
Well, yeah, if you want to be old school football, your defense better be on fucking point.
Yeah.
And it's not.
It's not.
I know they say it, oh yeah, their defense. Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
It's not like we're talking Alabama LSU games 9-6 type defense. You want to run that old school offense? That's kind of defense you better have.
Yeah, sure.
Because you can't give up 20 points.
No,
you can't give up 20 points.
Because you can't score 21.
Yeah. So that's the, and I think they hired a guy. It's his first year in there, trying to change the defense.
Because he's
trying to.
Yeah.
But I bet he gets pushback from Harbaugh because they still run some plays that Harbaugh.
Suck.
He kind of hey, we're doing this.
Yeah.
But that's what you should have done when you got there.
Yeah.
Because that landscape of how college football is played has been there for a decade.
Yeah, it's
not
the spread read option.
That's
shit,
just the way it is.
That's not new.
So you should have been making this change already been done.
Yeah, for sure.
And not, year 5.
Yeah, not running pro eye handoffs to your tight end.
Yeah.
What the hell is that about?
Yeah.
Oh my God. He blocks or he catches passes. He doesn't take handoffs. Quit handing the fucking ball.
No.
He did it like 3 times against Ohio State.
Yeah. They won't see this coming.
Yeah. Yeah. You mean the 6'5"?
I don't think they need to see it coming.
He's 6'5".
I don't think he can get anywhere.
No. Oh, man. Yeah. It's just.
You see the slowest guy on that defensive line? He's faster than the guy you're giving the ball to. Yeah, but he's 6'5". Yeah, so's that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. I wouldn't want to go there just because it doesn't seem fun. It doesn't seem fun. It doesn't seem fun. It seems like it's a struggle every game.
Because you have to do that press conference every time they lose a big game. Yeah. And, now you're talking about, it's not, Harbaugh can get bashed at press conferences. That's his job. Mm-hmm. That's why you get paid, you lose a game.
Yeah, you're going to get bashed.
You're going to take some shit.
Yeah.
But the 19-year-old kid and the 20-year-old kid that's only been there for 2 years, that ain't his gig.
No.
Why can't you guys win the big games? Hey, man, it's my first one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've only been here for a year.
Yeah. Yeah, why can't you beat Ohio State? This was my first try.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is my first go-round.
Just from the look of the others, they're good.
They have better players.
Yeah, they have better players.
Yeah.
You look at the NFL draft, the 3 of the 4 teams, most of the first round is built with guys from those teams. So I didn't really want to talk about the college football playoff today and not making any predictions today, but I do want to say something. the way it's going and the way the talk's going, man, I like Joe Burrow, Ohio guy. I'm okay with Orgeron because I think it'd be awesome to, not be able to understand somebody. But all the things you see on ESPN or any radio shows or anything like that is like Oklahoma doesn't even exist.
I know.
I'm kind of, obviously, we'll make picks next week, but I kind of want Oklahoma to win that game, even as much as I like Joe Burrow. An amazing thing, that Heisman speech, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
You see the like $350,000 they raised for food banks and stuff down in Athens County. That's
fantastic.
That's awesome. The whole thing, good on him. But just, it's like, well, you got Ohio State and LSU and Clemson. And I think, these guys are going to be like, well, Oklahoma,
they're not a slouch.
They're not, they're still a really good. So I kind of want that of just for everybody to be like, we didn't have any sizzle reels if ready for Oklahoma to win this game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of makes me want to just, that underdog route. That's why I root for Ohio State also, because they are also the underdog.
Yeah, I know. It's, so, they should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
They should be. I mean, Clemson, obviously everybody's going to say, well, they haven't played anybody. They're still fucking good. They're still good.
They've won 2 out of the last 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, they're good.
But, the whole Oklahoma thing just.
Yeah, I know. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. It just.
And again, nothing for Joe Burrow. Awesome job. Which you were right, by the way. Pick. It was the highest.
Yeah.
You were right.
Everything.
Good job with the Heisman.
But.
Easy.
Yeah, I know I was right, but, not to say anything about that. But,
Yeah.
But it was like what highest percentage.
Yeah.
Beat Troy Smith.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest gap.
Yeah.
Which I find it weird that they have 2 different.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you have the highest percentage, you probably got the highest gap. I don't know how that would be.
Well, it's not.
I thought it, I kind of shocked me that Jalen Hurts was in second.
Yeah, me too.
But, I guess then you start thinking about it of like, well, but there's 2 Ohio State guys that probably split votes.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be my guess. So, but yeah, there was no way Joe Burrow wasn't winning.
No.
I mean, that was like, I want to say it was like the odds were like 30,000. Like for you to win $100 on Joe Burrow to win the Heisman, you'd have had to bet $30,000. And when he won, you would have got $30,100.
Nice.
So you have to risk $30,000 for $100.
Nice.
That's how Vegas felt about it. So
nice. Yeah,
pretty good chance he was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But good on him. He's an Ohio kid. But Oklahoma, they haven't been embarrassed.
No.
They put up,
they should have beat Georgia a few years ago with Baker.
100% should have beat them.
Should have.
They played really well last year, except for they spotted 21 points to Alabama.
Yeah.
But for the rest of that game, they played. It was them. They played good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they could get their doors blown off.
Yeah.
But then again, the LSU defense getting better. I don't know. But Georgia's offense sucks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
This is probably the best offense they're going to see.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to say that, Tua wasn't Tua.
No.
So you didn't see the best Alabama.
And you still made it close.
Yeah. You just didn't see the best Alabama offense. So that was, okay. Well, I guess.
We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. Ravens-wise, 12 guys.
12 guys make the Pro Bowl.
Make the Pro Bowl. Only 22 guys start.
Yeah.
Well, with specialist 25. It's the first year that they actually voted in long snappers.
I know. No, last year.
Nope, didn't vote.
Oh,
there was no vote.
Oh, okay.
The long snappers were always picked by the coach of the team.
Oh, okay.
So usually, if it's the Carolina, Ron is coaching from the Carolina. Yeah, he just picked his long snapper. That's kind of how it worked.
Gotcha.
This is the first year that they actually voted on it.
And there's one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And their fullback.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is just another Wideside position that was voted on for a guy that can throw something between his legs.
Nice.
And it's, that's nice.
It's good for him.
It's nice.
People forget about the long snapper until you suck.
Very important job.
Yeah.
Very important job. Always forget about that holder until you Tony Romo it.
Yeah.
But 12 guys.
That's impressive. I remember when the Cowboys had 12 guys one year.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And there's not 12 guys down there that, Lamar Jackson has a big name.
Mm-hmm.
So, fan vote wise.
Yeah.
Which Lamar Jackson was going to make it anyways just because he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But you don't have like...
your next best name guy is Marcus Peters.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you're just... those are 12 guys that are getting in on their skill set, not just on their name.
Yeah.
Of like, he's an older guy, he's a vet, we're going to put him in there and send him out on top, even though nobody gives a shit about the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Also, Tom Brady
didn't make it. Since
08?
Saw that? Yeah.
Patriots. I know they beat the Bengals in a close one, but... Andy Dalton. Well, they filmed, and then Andy Dalton throws 4 interceptions
to the same guy.
So I don't know.
It takes a lot of balls for a quarterback to throw it to the best corner in the NFL multiple times. Yeah. You underthrew.
And you know what? You never hear anybody call Andy Dalton a gunslinger.
No. You underthrew an out route twice.
That's pretty tough to do.
To the same guy.
Yeah.
He's good. I don't know if he even watched any film.
I mean, I
wouldn't throw that way.
Andy knows that he's done in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
That Joe Burrow's coming there.
Is he just saying, fuck it?
You're playing for another contract, pal.
Yeah.
Or does he just know that the quarterbacks in the NFL are so fucking bad?
He's going somewhere.
That somebody's going to, which he is.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to pay Andy Dalton, and he's going to make a good check.
Yeah.
Because he can go play somewhere.
Well, the Rams paid Blake Bortles to be a backup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real bad.
You know where Andy Dalton needs to go? Miami.
You know what?
Why would you not?
Yeah.
If you're gonna, your draft didn't work. There's not Cincinnati. Have they locked up the number 1 pick? I guess they went out. They get to 3, but I mean, chances.
I think it's pretty
I don't even
close.
know who they play this week, but if they get beat this week, I think they lock it up.
Yeah.
But Joe Burrow's going to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So if you're Miami,
Well, they have they have the Giants or the Redskins at 2 right now.
Yeah, the Giants are at 2.
Yeah.
They got to win and retain number 2. Good on Eli though.
Uh-huh.
I think I might have got his record to 500 career.
Could have been.
Which is a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
But it's the last, dumpster fire 5 years that has really wrecked his career of probably what should have been a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah.
But now it's going to, he'll
not.
probably get in, but it's going to be borderline. People are going to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
But so if you're Miami, you're looking in that 3-4, you're not getting a quarterback.
No.
Who are you getting?
No, you're going receiver or somebody on offense.
You sign Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
You're going to get him, for a reasonable price of what quarterbacks are.
Yeah.
And then you play the Trevor Lawrence sweepstakes. That's kind of what you do.
Yeah. You build up you get an offensive lineman, I think, in the first round.
You can't have Ryan Fitzpatrick around.
No.
Because he just slings it and you accidentally win some games.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
No, you're going to have to get a bad... You just play fucking Rosen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But seriously, though...
Who did they trade away for him?
Like a 5th round pick.
Okay.
It wasn't much. It was on draft day and there wasn't any players involved.
I think that's like our first episode that we did. I think we asked that was a question that we asked. Would Rosen do enough for the Dolphins not to pick a quarterback? I think we talked about that. They might not pick one, but he didn't do enough just because the quarterback class. And now if they drop back, grab the kid out of Oregon, that's probably a good gig.
Yeah.
But then again, you still signed Dalton. Let the kid sit, man. Mm-hmm. Your team's not good enough. Let the Red Rocket run around there and get his ass beat. I mean, he's good at throwing interceptions. Let him go down there and throw them.
Yeah, and then, you definitely need some offensive linemen.
Yeah.
You definitely, you have to go I wouldn't say non-skill position, but you got to go offensive line and then somebody on defense.
Yeah.
Somebody, because your coach is a defensive guy, not bad at it either. He's going to want somebody to help with that shitstorm that they have. Now, they drafted a defensive guy last year out of Clemson.
Yeah.
The big DT, which isn't bad. But you don't build your team around a defensive tackle unless you're Aaron Donald.
And that's a bad thing is they are in such a quick rebuild because you don't have these guys they're jumping ship.
Yep.
I mean, so you better turn something around in a hurry.
Yeah. Or you're just going to lose everybody.
First round draft pick, they're not signing a second contract with you. I mean, there's another one as far as trying to turn shit around with free agents. You see what the NFLPA did?
No, I didn't.
They put out that the whatever percentage, like over 50% of their grievances are from their players that are on the Jaguars.
Oh.
Like the NFLPA basically came out and said, don't sign with hey, players, don't sign with the Jaguars.
Wow.
Because it was just, because I can't remember the one wide receiver, I think. He got injured.
Okay.
And because, Tom Coughlin, old school guy, he's kind of running the operations down there.
Yeah.
You need to be in the training room. You can't be out here. He says, no, I'm not going to the training room. I'm going to rehab with my staff that I have.
Yeah.
Said, no, you can't do that. Start find him. It's $25,000.
Yeah.
$25,000 or whatever. But $700,000 what it tallied to.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't do that because that's collectively bargained.
Yeah.
They can use their own staff.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. And all these grievances come back, and the NFLPA basically said, yeah, the Jaguars. So
well, then
basically, you need to fire Tom Coughlin because this isn't 1990 anymore, man. These guys, these contracts, these are big deals. And plus, they obviously leak this out.
Yeah.
Negotiations coming up.
Of course.
I was like, hey, you guys, we already agreed to this shit, and you're still doing this stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
that's another. Nobody talks about Jacksonville, but does Marone get fired?
Are they still in the league?
I mean, they won Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know what you do because you get in that same thing of Detroit, another thing.
Yeah,
they're probably not. They're not going to fire.
No, they
Patricia.
didn't. They said that they weren't. They came out yesterday
because you get in that same cycle. Jacksonville, Detroit, Cleveland.
Yeah,
man, you keep rolling these coaches over like that. What are you doing?
Yeah,
I mean, how are you? You got to get a guy and give him some time.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's everything's so win now that nobody gets any time.
No.
And that's the bad part.
But and it's hard to say that because with your successful programs, these coaches have been here for a while. Yeah, but Mike Tomlin's been there because the Steelers have been good since the fucking inception.
But they haven't made the playoffs in 4 years.
Yeah, but they're still Steelers.
They're still the Steelers, and the Rooneys don't fire without cause.
In it.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't quite get what they needed, but they were there.
Yeah.
And it fell off a cliff. You win 2 fucking games.
Yeah.
We're going to the playoff push. And
we're going to the AFC Championship game. Yeah.
And the trigger, quick trigger. There's another place. If you want to shit can him, that's another Ron Rivera of he's proven. He took Carolina to a Super Bowl. I mean, they got ass stomped, but that was just kind of a more of who they played.
Yeah.
But
that's fucking right.
That's right. Yeah. That defense pretty solid. Kind of ran into a buzzsaw there.
Yeah.
But Ron Rivera's proven.
Yeah.
You hire, if you're Jacksonville, if he would take that job, I still think it's a better fit for him in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. But he's one that you take, hey man, you get 5-6 years. Let's start building this.
Yeah.
Because I think he's another one around the league that people, they respect Ron Rivera.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy knows what he's doing. Mm-hmm. We're going to,
Yeah. You got to respect Ron Rivera just on the firing.
Yeah.
I mean, he took
Who's
a man.
Ever handled that any better?
Yeah.
Both ways, owner and coach.
Yeah. It's
just
very, very classy on his part to not blow up and.
First of all, to have a coach get fired and hold a press conference at the facility.
Yeah.
And not just a Twitter. These motherfuckers. Yeah. I'll show them when I win this Super Bowl somewhere else.
Yeah.
But it was, I'm a big Ron Rivera fan.
Yeah. With, now this is
even
just
we
a prediction.
Argued a couple weeks ago when I said he should be fired and you said he shouldn't, even though we were talking about 2 different people.
It's okay.
But,
this is just, we got 2 weeks left in the NFL season. Then obviously we have Black Monday coming up after that. How many coaches get fired? What's your number? Then we'll go over under.
You want an over under number?
Yeah.
7.
Okay. I'm going to go under.
I'm going to go over because I think 8's getting fired.
Okay. No, that's fine. I think under.
It was a weird thing because usually when I do an over-under, I put it on a half.
Hold on. Before we start, does Washington's interim coach count as being fired?
Well, I think you already... I think our firing is already at 1.
Okay, gotcha.
Just because...
All right, got you.
You just count that as Gruden.
So is it 2 because of Rivera?
Yeah.
Okay,
2.
so 2.
So, that's kind of where I'm... Because, so I'm saying
there think 6 more coaches.
6 more coaches. Okay. Freddie Kitchens getting fired.
Okay.
Jacksonville probably happening.
Okay.
Let's see. New York.
Already? You think already? That'd be a tough pill to swallow if you're gay. So you may as well just go back to coordinating.
Well, it should be.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
What about the Giants?
Where else? Yeah, kind of. I could see that happening too. Obviously, Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, unless they win the Super Bowl. Wouldn't that be funny if they won the Super Bowl and he still got shit canned?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
What about the dude with the Chargers? You think they give him another year?
I think the Chargers are going to start moving in a totally different direction.
Okay.
I think the Phillip Rivers thing, I think it's all...
Yeah.
I think that's all going to get rolled up, that Phillip Rivers kind of done playing football.
Yeah.
I still think he could kind of
go
somewhere.
Yeah.
And get, but I don't know that that's who he is.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
I could see that of like, hey, it's reset time.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see that happening. Where else we gonna go? I mean, that's what, 5, 6?
You give McVay another year?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure. I mean, he went to the Super Bowl last year, so I get it.
I mean, I don't. Yeah. I think another year or so he gets shit canned.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's kind of getting exposed a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but maybe come next year, he realize, hey, we got to change some shit.
Yeah.
So,
obviously Patricia's not getting fired. They came out with that.
He should get fired.
Yeah, he should. Who else am I thinking? Do you think?
How about Atlanta?
Yeah, Dan Quinn. That was my next one.
I kind of think so. Even though, like, they fucking suck. What do they got? 5 wins or 4?
Yeah, and they shouldn't.
But they have some solid wins.
Yeah, they do.
They beat the 49ers.
Yeah.
And who else did they beat that was... They beat the Saints.
They beat the
Saints and the 49ers. They had like 5 wins.
Yeah. I think when Matt Ryan came out and said that they're playing for Dan Quinn, which everybody...
I don't give a shit.
No.
I mean, at
everybody
that point in time,
likes him, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's hard to fire.
It doesn't matter.
It does not matter.
Yeah, I understand when you have the players.
Yeah.
But who are you playing for when you're losing?
Yeah. Good point.
I mean, that's the other...
It's 100%
that if
right.
I was the owner, that's what I would say. And Arthur Blank might be one of the best owners.
Yeah.
I mean, he's done amazing things for the fans of, like, it's the cheapest food you can get. It's the cheapest, team shops and stuff like that. Phenomenal what he's done. I'm still on the Matt Patricia thing. It's just time to go with him.
They're just not good.
They're not good, and I think it's better for him.
Yeah.
To go.
Yeah, because not a lot of people after you get fired from Detroit get jobs.
No, he's going to go right back to...
No, for sure he's going to go right back to New England.
Yeah. And then you'll get another one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just... It's so tough to why would you even take that job?
Yeah.
But...
Trying to think. Does Vrabel keep his if they miss the playoffs?
Yeah, I think so. I think they've kind of had enough heat these last few weeks that, that gets it done.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just, I don't think Indy is at that spot yet.
No, right? He's only been there. This is only his second year. And you lose Andrew Luck.
Yeah, you lose Andrew Luck, and you got yourself in a position. Then you went on this epic losing streak.
Yeah,
but
you beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, and now you've lost 5 straight.
Yeah,
6 straight, whatever it is.
Let's see, who else am I thinking? Is that it? Did we cover all the divisions? Because the West, nobody's getting fired in that.
No.
The NFC South, Dan Quinn, because you're not going to fire Arians after 1 year. North, you're not firing anybody because they already said Patricia was keeping his job.
Right.
East, well, we said
you
Jason Garrett.
Yeah. I realistically could have all new coaches in that division.
You could. Yeah.
Because Not like he ain't catching heat in Philadelphia.
Yo, I know he's not. Yeah.
I mean, but, it's Philly. Oh, you won a Super Bowl 2 years ago? You suck this year.
Yeah. That's definitely a Philly way of looking at it. That's just the way
it is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're already getting a new one in Washington.
Yeah.
You're going to get a new one in Dallas. If I had to bet, I bet the dude from whoever the hell's there now in the Giants gets fired.
Yeah. I think New York's getting new coaches all around the board.
Yeah. Let's see. AFC, the East, we talked about the Jets possibly. The North, maybe Cleveland.
Yeah. There's no way you can keep Freddie Kitchen. Just can't do it. You just cannot do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we covered all the divisions.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a lackluster kind of.
It was a coaches.
Yeah.
It was a coaches talk. Coach talk.
Coach talk stuff. I think he fired. I think, 8 with the 2 that's already happened. Yeah. I think 8's kind of your number.
Okay.
I don't know. I think you get surprised on one. Yeah. If Freddie Kitchen doesn't get fired, that's not going to happen. But
yeah. I'm going to go with 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 4 more coaches get fired.
Probably going to push right on 7.
Yeah, probably.
That's just the way it goes. All right, man. We're get some time into it. Hour 20 in.
Nice. There we go.
But I think it's about time to wrap this thing up. We'll probably maybe do some picks and stuff next week.
Hell yeah. After I tan my butthole.
Yeah. Gotta get that starfish nice and brown. Not from poopy. From the good old sun. Good luck, we're in Ohio and there's snow on the ground.
That's okay.
That should be real fun.
Yep.
Hey, what is it? Just a UV rays? Because being in Ohio, the sun doesn't come out all that much. It's usually overcast. You just
getting a tanner?
Put your ass at the clone. Yeah, I think it's got to be the sun.
Got to be the sun.
I think if you want steroid type benefits,
go right natural.
You have to have a purple crystal and your asshole pointed at the actual sun. No cloud cover.
Gotcha. No overcast.
Direct. You got to take a direct ray to the butthole.
Gotcha. So, sniper shot
in the pooper.
Alrighty.
And that's how we end the show. See ya.
Wideside.